G'day folks. Welcome to a nice little Monday afternoon. Not too cold. Looks like we've got a little bit of rain coming through, but yeah, overall not bad. Good chance to well, take it easy and chew the fat. Anyway, first order of the day. Once again I get people complaining about missing the live stream even though they were online when it was live. That's usually people not checking their inboxes and activity boxes often enough. And one thing that can make that a lot easier, at least easier to avoid, is go to your favourite subscribers channel, like in this case Photonic Induction, click that and click that box there, check that box, email new updates. And even if you set your mobile device to receive email, like that, take your phone and set it to receive your emails and things like that, you'll get a notice when the email comes in saying I have a live stream up. Because I put a 10-second or 5-second little short clip up with a notice in it saying that there's going to be a live stream shortly. Yeah, keep an eye out for that, and usually 15 to 20 minutes afterwards, I'll try and make it a uniform like 15 or 20 minutes before, you'll see a live stream come up. And we go for like 3 hours, so don't be surprised if you miss the start. The first 10 or 15 minutes is usually sorting out whatever's wrong with Google Plus that day anyway. There's always something wrong, in which case I had some random microphone failure for the first 5-10 minutes and didn't even know it until 5 minutes in, so I didn't know what it was. All I had to do was I just reset all the boxes, checked them and unchecked them, and it worked again, so it's just a random failure. Hopefully it won't happen again, but it is Google chat channel, so Google Plus or whatever it is, so you know what that's like. Always some kind of fun little glitch going on. Anyway, what else? Got various projects and things showing up at the moment. I know a lot of people want to chat with me on other messaging services and things like Skype, and I don't mind people having my Steam account, but again, don't use it as a daily chat thing unless I know you pretty well. And again, eventually it's going to get to the point where I do have to start turning things off because it just chews up too much time. I don't want this place to turn into a social meeting place, especially not in real life. I don't need visitors every day. I've had numerous people ask if they can just come and visit, or where do I live, or this sort of thing and that sort of thing. Nah, forget it. All hell's going to break loose if I just tell everyone where I live. Basically I just shut up shop and move, whatever. Move, give it up, don't know. I don't want to have to give it up or shut up shop or employ armed security at the gate to keep people away. It's yeah, let's just keep this as a YouTube thing, Google Plus thing. Message me on Google Plus, add me on Steam. If I'm playing a game you like and it's got co-op or something, hit me up with a message. I don't play that many games now, unfortunately, so I've been still trying to get into Left 4 Dead 2, assuming I can get the damn game to update to a playable state. It keeps crashing last time I did it, but that's another problem. What else? Yeah. Just be respectful with the private messages. If you've got an important question or something like that, I don't mind spending 15 minutes answering it. I do the same thing on YouTube with the private messages, the text messages. I average about 3 or 4 hours a week. Even just on the weekend is my main catch-up thing with messages. I average several hours each week just catching up on messages and answering questions, technical questions usually. That's normal. I accept that as part of the thing, and the viewer input and all that sort of stuff is well worth it because I do have a great little community here. We're generally pretty nice to each other. Don't have major troll issues or anything like that. Yeah, what can I say? I think it's almost 16,000 subscribers and no real bad problems coming up. I mean, I've seen far worse channels, but generally the people who cause lots of trouble generally don't watch this kind of content anyway, so it's not a problem. And those that do wander in, it's easy enough to give them a smack on the hand and send them on their way. They generally don't come back. And again, dislikes, I don't really give a shit about dislikes. It doesn't make any difference on the content I produce. It doesn't make any difference at all. If someone dislikes something, big deal. Hell, I wonder what would happen if I just turned the dislike button off. Would they have nothing to do in life? Who knows? But I think like and dislike ratings might affect videos' actual listing and rating on YouTube. Don't know. Someone chime in. Does the like-dislike button have any governing on how YouTube ranks your videos? I have a feeling it does, so turning them off would be negative. But I do know a few channels that have just turned that off and just allow comments. And that works quite well, so don't know. Definitely not at the point where I want to do that, that's for sure. Everyone's civilised enough, and if you're going to blow up a TV or a washing machine, you'll always get someone with a boner for it that's going to start crying and click the dislike button, I guarantee it. I think they're the most disliked videos on my channel, destroying washing machines. But the percentage of dislikes to likes versus the percentage of viewers, or the number of viewers, is still very, very small. It's a fraction of a percent, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Anyway, that went off course. What else? Little car's not well. Auto's pretty much pooched. The engine still misfires and blows smoke, so I think it's time to retire little car. Having like 4 or 5 cars in the backyard's pretty crowded anyway, so I'm also looking at the Nissan Micra, thinking maybe I don't have the money for batteries and a big drive. Like the VFD I've got's okay, but I really want something 3 times overrated from the horsepower, so 30 horsepower drive on a 10 horse motor, and a modern one that I can just stuff DC straight into a DC bus on it, and that should do the job. But that's a lot of money. It's thousands of dollars, like lots of thousands of dollars to do it properly. So the Micra might have to go. It'd be good to get money back. It is a pretty good car to really bother tearing up for the sake of an EV. I'd be better off finding some unregistered bomb with a dead engine and just doing that. Like find another Daewoo Lanos or a Hyundai XL or something like that. Or better yet, a Daihatsu Mira, or Mira might be a bit too small for holding all the batteries. And again, that's the thing, the Micra's so small I might not even fit all the batteries in. Yeah, so that might go on hiatus indefinitely, at least until I got some other projects out of the way, like the turbojet, and get this out of the way and get the RAV4 on the road and all that stuff done. There's a lot going on, and I've got to watch I don't pick up too many rainy day projects that never get done. That's where you've got to draw the line. So yeah, little car's going to have to go. We'll work that one out later, probably this weekend. Move it into the carport and just start pulling out any salvageable stuff. Fill it up with scrap metal and get it picked up. Back to the scrapyard after proving very useful for a while. Shame, but these things happen. It was always going to happen. Anyway, enough rambling. This video's gone on way too long. I've got a little autopsy to do tonight, something rather obscure from the aircraft or aviation industry. Some of you already know what it is. You might have seen it in a previous video, sitting in the background. Yeah, let's have a look at a flight recorder. Thanks for watching.